That's not
I
it.
can't accept it. I'm
I
not
would
supposed
like
to
to
get
give you
that.
that.
It's
Hugely frustrating,
That's
isn't it?
I'm afraid I
Not
can't.
it, I'm
I
afraid.
can't accept it. I'm not
It's
persuaded.
hugely frustrating, isn't it?
Too difficult for yourselves.
Hello there, everyone. My name is Crazy Caleb, and what you just witnessed there was the Doomsday button. So that module in itself is very simple. It is basically, if you're familiar with turn the key and timing is everything, what it essentially is you have to essentially do the same thing. You have to press the button on that module at a specific time. So let's take a look at the actual module itself, and it's rather quite simple. So it will always be on the timer side, and as we can see here, it is at 1 minute and 39. That is when it wants us. That is when the module wants us to press the Doomsday button. So the difference with this module is let's press it at the exact time it wants us to. It's 1:39.
That's not it.
It gave us a strike. Now, why exactly did it give us a strike? As we can see with this beeping red light up in the top right corner, that means that this module is armed currently, and we must disarm that light so we can press the button safely. And how exactly do we do that? Well, simple. We solve a module, and then the light is removed, and now we can safely press the button at 1:04. And now it will give us another time. And what it does is let's solve this module. So what this module does is it essentially is a turn the key / timing is everything that will come back and bug you all the way until the end of the bomb. This module in itself is very tricky, and that's why it's very important to have sort of a module queued up to solve, essentially. I'm going to set it to 3 minutes, so I can actually have a little bit of a monologue. So this is the key part of this module, is making sure that you have a module queued up so that you actually can safely press the timer when it wants you to. And in the manual, it specifically states that after each successful press, it will remove somewhere between 10 to 30% of the current time displayed. So you'll see a drastic decrease. Now, how exactly does this module solve? Well, simple. There are 2 ways that it can be done. One is solving every single module on the bomb and doing the last button press, and the other option is it gets below 1 minute time. So when the lights start blaring in the room, that's when it will automatically solve afterwards, after the next press. So this module in itself is very simple. You just have to keep making sure you have to pay attention to it. Pay attention to the time, as some of them can be closer than others. And making sure you have a wide variety of modules, a solve module ready to get rid of that little red light, which is preventing you from pressing the module safely. So let's press it at 1:50.
Please report to room A9.
Now it wants us at 1:29. Let's solve all of the rest of the modules. And remember what I showed you at the beginning? That is exactly what happens when you miss the time. So let's actually miss the time and see what happens again, because it's very funny. But yeah, that's all you essentially do, is just have a good balance of solve modules ready so that it can be submitted in time.
It's hugely frustrating.
That is not the answer. I'm not persuaded. I'm afraid. I'm afraid not to take it.
Oh, I would like to give you that.
Too difficult for yourselves.
And just like that, that is what happens when you miss that time. So in itself, it is a very simple module. Just make sure that you don't miss your time, essentially. So let's solve every other one. This is that button.
Solution.
And now let's wait for this module to be solved. So yeah, very simple module. Just turn the key and timekeeper combined, except this module does not solve until the very end. So it will always be a nuisance, one way or another. This was indeed, in fact, released on April Fool's Day, but it is not the April Fool's joke I don't think anyone expected. Let's solve the module by giving this button press. Since all of our other modules are solved, this will only be one button press, and the module will indeed solve. 2, 1, and we're done. Just like that. As always, thank you guys for watching. Remember to stay crazy, stay cool, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.